watching. All my just front like they tapped in. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
What's going on, Giants fans, NFL fans, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports. Victory Monday on Sunday is what it is, fellas. I told you so. I'm probably the only guy who said the Giants was going to go into London and beat Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers and end this week 4-1. Now, we should be 5-0, but we all know what happened with the bullshit calls and everything else with Dallas, okay? 4-1. I'm about the only guy who said that we would come out this season and go 11-6. Few of my guys rode with me. Plenty of my guys that I rock with said I was bugging. You know what I'm saying? Adam, Mac, Authentic, Miz, all them guys said I was crazy when I said 11-6. They said I was crazy when I said we was going to beat the Packers. But I'm not crazy. We 4-1. I said this Giants offense was going to have to run primarily through Saquon Barkley for at least the first 6 weeks because our run blocking was pretty good, but our pass protection needed help. They needed time to gel and come together. We also have a lot of injuries and things like that we're dealing with, but the next man up mentality is real. These guys have bought into what Dable and the coaching staff have brought forth here at the New York Football Giants organization. And all signs point to 11-6. Like I said in the offseason when the schedule was first released, I picked these games to go exactly the way that they've gone so far, and I'm looking like I got a crystal ball. So with that being said, I'm just going to celebrate my little Victory Monday on Sunday by saying, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to see the haters just like you get stuck with their foot in their mouth and have to chew. It's true. So let's make a best of the DJ hate. They said a lot of shit about him, but he's looking real great. I'm glad he's mine. QB this time. So please shut up, you haters. Toast to Daniel Jones for balling out continuously. This kid who nobody wanted as a New York Giants quarterback, everybody's been saying, get rid of him. He's a bum, this, that, and the third. He doesn't protect the ball. He holds the ball too long. He's a one-read quarterback. He pats the ball too long. The guy is protecting the ball. He's being decisive on the field. He's not staring down receivers. He's putting the ball in good spots, putting his receivers in good positions, making good judgment calls, running and tucking the ball when he has to and getting them yards with his feet. The guy is carrying the team. He's got no number one receiver on the team. You can call it what you want. Kenny Golladay might make $72 million. He is not a number one receiver. Sterling Shepard is hurt. Kadarius Toney has not stepped on the field, a.k.a. Little Hammy. Wan'Dale Robinson is hurt. No number one receiver. Still threw for over 200 yards. Still 21 out of 27. Making plays with his feet. Keeping his eyes down the field. Finding the open receiver when he can. Saquon Barkley, yes, of course, a beast. Best running back in the league, which I also said he was going to be the best running back in the league this year. Nobody wants to give me my credit. It's all right. You ain't got to give me my just due. I know what I do. I know what I'm talking about. I know the facts that I spit and the content that I create. Eventually, y'all catch on and y'all hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. But in the meantime, I'll keep grinding out these videos, spitting facts for y'all. And one day, y'all will come to the conclusion that I know what I'm talking about. The New York Football Giants are the truth. We go in 11-6. I told you all in the offseason. Y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all said I was bugging. Don't sound so crazy no more. Next week, we're going to be Baltimore. We're going to be 5-1. So Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith and all of these guys who love to shit on the Giants and be on ESPN and NFL Sports and all that stuff, dogging us. They're going to try to find a way to come out and say that, oh, Aaron Rodgers had food poison or this, that, and the third, and that's why the Giants won. No. This Giants defense shut Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers out to 0 points in the second half. In fact, we spotted them 2 points when we let ourselves take the safety at the end of the game to kill more clock time. So we actually gave them 2 points in the second half. Our defense is playing lights out, even with all the injuries that we have there. Okay, Wink has these guys in fit, condition, ready. Their mindset is focused. They know their assignments. They're playing their assignments well, and everybody has bought in to the coaching culture that these guys have brought here. They fight for the man next to them. They fight for their coach. They fight for that logo and that franchise, that brand, the New York Football Giants, which we all love to cheer for. Okay, this team that everybody said was going to take 2 to 3 years to turn around after we blew it up last season. And I told everybody we was going to hire Wink. We hired Wink. I told everybody Dable was the coach. We hired Dable. I told everybody Joe Shane was going to be the GM. We hired Joe Shane. If you go back and look at my videos, I said all of these things before they happened. I said we was going to come out week one and hold Derrick Henry to under 100 yards, and we was going to beat Tennessee, and our defense was going to make a statement week one. And we did so without Aziz and without Thibodeau. I also said that we was going to beat the Panthers. I also said we was going to be 4-1. I said we was going to beat the Packers. I said Saquon was going to lead the league in rushing. He was going to hit 2,000 yards this year. All of these things that I've been saying, people said I was crazy for. When I said we was going 11-6, maybe even more, everybody said I was crazy. It ain't looking so crazy now. Not your typical content creator. I don't just look at little bits of information that come across my Twitter feed or this, that, and the third and make a video about everything that everybody's making a video about. My videos come from a different angle, from a different perspective, because I have a different mind and I see things differently and I look at things differently than other people look at them. I know the game of football. I played the game of football. I have a passion for the game of football. So when I take my time out of my day to make these videos for y'all and big up my New York Football Giants and talk about how good we are and the potential of how this season can turn out and how my guys can turn it around and be a winning team in one season, everybody thought I was crazy, but I do my due diligence. I don't come out here before the world and make myself sound stupid and just say crazy stuff. Because all this stuff stays out on social media. You can pull this up at any time. And nobody wants to sit out here and make themselves look stupid. You feel me? But the New York Football Giants are the truth. This is not a game. Daniel Jones has earned a spot to be named the franchise quarterback of the New York Football Giants. Whether people want to disagree or not, everybody has their own opinion. This kid is tough. This kid was out there playing with a bloody knuckle, bloody hand, no star wide receivers. Star running back just went out with a hurt shoulder. All right, well, we're going to switch it up. We're going to run a wildcat. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We have an answer for everything that they throw at us. Any situation. These guys plan for all the possible outcomes that can happen in the game. And when said outcome pops up, they have an answer for it already. This is what a premier coaching staff looks like. This is what a premier winning culture looks like. This is what a complete football team looks like. Even though we all know we're not complete. We're missing a number one receiver. We have some injuries. We have some injuries at the secondary. Dory Jackson just got hurt. We don't have any updates on how bad or how serious that is. Cordell Flott is hurt. Rodarius Williams is hurt. We have a bunch of injuries in the secondary. We have a linebacker, Darian Beavers, who is down. Leo Williams didn't play today. Azeez Ojulari didn't play today. So we have a lot of deficiencies on this team. We have a lot of injuries and a lot of things that are going on this team. But the next man up mentality is real. And these guys have stepped up and they've done their part for the most part. We're 4-1. We're on a winning record. We're above 500. Things that everybody said the Giants would not be able to do this year. Things that people said Daniel Jones could not do. Well, guess what? He's proved everybody wrong so far. And so have I. And the New York Giants are going 11-6. Tune in next week for my next I Told You So video after we beat the Baltimore Ravens and shut down Lamar Jackson. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, that thumbs up button. Hit your comments, thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comment section. I will get back to you. And as always, G Nation, until next time.